Are you bored of just playing the same old vanilla Pokemon games? Are you looking for a reason to finally come back and start playing the franchise that you were once so in love with? Well, you found the perfect video for it, because I'll be telling you the best way to spice up your Pokemon adventure. I tried out 6 Pokémon Rom Hacks that were made on a Generation 3 engine, but add so much more depth than vanilla Pokemon Emerald or FireRed ever could. I'll tell you all about the things these games add to give you the best Pokemon experience of your life. On top of that, I played all of these Rom Hacks and I had a blast with every single one of them, so let's dive into them. Full transparency here, the last game on this list is a custom-made fan game and therefore only playable on a PC, but it's probably my favorite on this list, so stick around to the end to see that one. All games and their download links can be found in the description, so check out the ones that stand out to you. It'll also have more information for you to read through on your own time. First up, we have Pokémon Emerald Slide, made by Team Aqua's Hideout here on YouTube. This game turns the entire Hoenn region into a snowed over and icy landscape and makes it so that almost all tiles have ice mechanics, meaning that you can slide throughout the entire game. The sliding around is a puzzle in itself. You have to figure out the ways to traverse Hoenn like you never have before. The game has a built-in randomizer and custom settings like Nuzlocke mode or difficulty settings. When I played this ROM hack, I didn't use any of those settings, as I just wanted to experience the game as a slide puzzle, and having previous knowledge about Pokemon Emerald, I knew that the only badge that gets checked at the Elite Four is badge 6. So I grabbed the team and stormed through the entire game by only fighting Gym 6 and the Elite Four. There's a video about that journey on my channel if you want to watch that. Now, if you're a fan of games like Hades, Binding of Isaac, or any other roguelike game, you will definitely be into Pokemon Emerald Rogue. ROM hack maker Pokabi has turned Pokemon Emerald into a roguelike game. You adventure through procedurally generated maps and fight gym leaders with randomly generated teams to progress through the game. As you battle, you build better and stronger teams to prepare yourself for the ultimate showdown against the champion. But beware, if your Pokemon faints, it's gone forever. Well, maybe not forever, but you can figure that out yourself while playing the game. If you find the game too hard or too easy, you can simply just change some of the in-game settings exactly to your liking. After beating the game once, there's much more to do, as the game is filled with quests, challenges, and rewards. Make sure to explore the hub part of the game well to uncover everything this game has to offer. One of the challenges I tried was beating an adventure with only ground-type Pokemon. The starter I chose was Groudon, not knowing it would actually make my run harder by choosing a legendary. I turned that playthrough into a video containing a story about tragedy and overcoming great obstacles. You can find the link to that and all the other games and videos mentioned in the description below. Pokemon Altered Emerald is, as the name suggests, an altered version of Pokemon Emerald. Luma, the maker of the hack, totally revamped the Hoenn region and changed the battle engine to be more like that of Generation 7. There are over 410 Pokemon available for you to catch, and most of them have updated movesets and abilities, which in turn makes some Pokemon more overpowered than others. There are new routes added to the map next to Doofa Town, the Route 111 Desert, and in some other places as well. These add additional places to encounter Pokemon, but also explore some parts of Hoenn that to me feel like they were undervalued in the original games. During my time of playing this ROM hack, I decided I was going on an adventure with only grass-type Pokemon, knowing that I could play with a Celebi early on in the game. By giving myself the restrictions of not over-leveling and not using any items in battle, it made the game actually really challenging. Definitely when I had to fight the gym leaders Tay and Lisa in Moss Deep City. It was so difficult that I even rage quit the game for a little bit. And if you want to see that happening, I made a 3-part story about this whole adventure, and if I may say so myself, it's a great watch. If you've already found a game you think you want to play, why not drop a like on the video, as it helps spread this video out to more people that should see these games. Okay, if you're a person that seeks some difficulty in your games, Pokemon Inclement Emerald might just be the game for you. You might have heard about Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, which is also a difficulty ROM hack, but compared to Inclement Emerald, it doesn't have Pokemon up to Gen 7, for example. On top of that, all of the Pokemon that are in the Pokédex are available for you to catch and play with. The battle engine is updated to Generation 7 as well, so you can enjoy all of the more modern Pokemon mechanics while experiencing a difficult but nostalgic trip in the Hoenn region. And if you like Mega Evolutions, you're in luck, because those are also implemented in this game. There's just so many things that this hack adds, so I'll just name a few that seem the coolest to me. You never have to look up anything about Pokemon learn sets or base stats online anymore, as the Pokédex in-game will tell you all about it. The trainer AI is significantly improved for better decision making, and there are tons of quality of life changes like a new HM system, holding B to surf faster, checking IVs and EVs in-game, and so much more. When I played through this game, I tried to Nuzlocke it, as at the time it was the hype game to conquer in the Nuzlocking community. I sadly never got too far with it, as I didn't have the time to keep streaming these runs on Twitch anymore. If you're a Pokemon player with lots of knowledge about the game and are willing to take it to the next level, maybe check out Inclement Emerald. Next on the list is something so inherently silly that it could have only been commissioned by YouTuber FireRed. Pokemon Too Many Types is a ROM hack that adds 44, yes, 44 new types to Pokemon, ranging from baby to Angie and from boring to furry. Do with that information what you will. The game adds 180 new, never before seen moves with all of the new types. It also changed the types of another 180 moves. So throw everything you know about Pokemon out of the window and just start with a fresh mindset on this one, to be honest. On top of that, some Pokemon have 3 typings now, which makes the game even more chaotic. And the game adds some really neat quality of life changes too, with items for using HM moves, relearning moves from your party screen, being able to view the enemy team and its types while in battle, and so much more. When I played this game, I played a little game of guessing what typing the Pokemon would be that I encountered. The only one I got correct though was Gulpin. You can fill in the typing of that one yourself. Check it out in the description below. Last, but definitely not least, is the game that is probably my favorite from this list. It's not a ROM hack though, but a fan game which uses its own launcher and can therefore only be played on PC. I'm talking about Pokemon Bike Rampage. In this incredibly silly game, you take control of the character Dan. Dan is angry and wants to run over all people and Pokemon in the Kanto region, so that is what you do. The dialogue and story in the game is actually really funny and made me laugh multiple times while playing it. The game features crazy boss battles, custom bikes to run over people with, and a plot twist that has never been seen in a Pokemon game, I think. It was made within the space of 1 week during a game jam called PogJam by developer Kenny Catchers. It's actually impressive to see what he was able to put together in the space of only 1 week. The game is really short and should only take you about 2 hours to complete, but if you don't feel like doing that, you can always just watch my video of it, where I played through the whole thing and found out that insanely crazy plot twist. So go check out that video right here, or check all of the links to the games and the videos in the description below.